Sweet.
Should be though. I'm not seeing you there though.
Should I restart?
Yeah, refresh it. Says you're live. Are you on the right YouTube on your iPad?
Yeah.
What's going on then? I'll be able to reconnect. I'm so confused now. Because you got a notification saying that you were live.
Yeah. I wonder if it's
Burning up right now.
Hi guys. I am just trying to figure this out right now. Having some technical difficulties.
It looks like you're live. Yeah, you're live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Hi guys. I am just trying to figure this out.
See?
Right now. Cool. Having some technical difficulties.
I love you.
I love you.
Have a stream.
Okay. Why isn't this working? Heckin' weird. Gosh, maybe one of these days I'll stop being such a grandma about technology. I did finish the Kissing Raddies. I'm actually not happy with the way it turned out, and I'm sad about it. Would you like to see it? I'll go get it. Ah! We love you. This is it. It's kind of hard to see with the camera glare. I love. I think my painting ceramic skills need some work. I just don't know like how to blend with these. It's really difficult. Oh, thank you guys. You're so sweet. I appreciate all the compliments on the plate. Would you like to see the mug? I'm also kind of giggling about the mug, but I love the size of it. Here, I have coffee in it right now, so trying to show you without spilling it. You know, painting and drawing is not my strong suit, so I should be happy with what the result is here. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for saying the mug is good. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. Maybe I'm just too hard on myself. Yeah. Okay, let me turn this off. Stand by. I have my headphone in and I can hear myself talking and it's really confusing me. I will silence that. Okie dokie. How is everyone doing? I know I'm being too critical. It's a problem I have. I'm a perfectionist and sometimes it like takes the fun out of things, you know, because it's like art is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. Not be critical of yourself. Oh, I love that. We're all so hard on ourselves and that's why we have friends. That's a good point. Oh, thank you, Sparks. They said it's the rat's flowers. They're so precious. Thank you. Taking a break from chores. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy your break. Chores are, ugh, it is what it is, right? I finally decided to make a little sunflower, and this little guy that I made is inspired by canola because I love the big ears. I feel like canola has these like big, beautiful, unique ears. So I think if I saw her as a baby, I feel like this is what she would have looked like. Yes, I am going to build more cardboard buildings for the rats. I have some stuff planned, so I actually took a break from that and removed all the cardboard structures in their room while they were getting treated for mites and lice because I was really worried that the mites and lice were going to get stuck in there and I didn't want them to be ruined. So they have one more treatment left and then we're good to go. So I've already started putting things back in their little area, but that's in the works. I have some ideas for what structures I want to build next, and it should be fun. Do I like to pair specific flowers with specific rats? No, but I should. I hadn't considered that. Like for this one, I was just thinking like, oh, a brown rat would look nice for a sunflower. Here's a paper sunflower I made. This is like kind of my reference, so to speak. I mean, it is paper, which is very different from the felt, but Spark said, do you know when you're getting your new rat babies? So I believe around the 17th of this month. So we're getting closer. I'm very excited. Take that guy over there. I haven't even decided what flowers I want to do with these heads yet. So we shall see. But I upgraded the original one that I made. I just had painted the eyes on, but for these guys, I just ended up getting little beaded eyes because I feel like they like look more lifelike. There we go. How many babies? We're just getting 2. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they're from the same litter. If not, they're the exact same age. Ooh. It says Sorry, I'm trying to get better about reading my comments out loud. Would you pair an iris with the white rat, blue or purple? Ooh, I feel like that could be really pretty, but honestly, I've never made an iris before, so I would really have to like look at that and see how to do it. Hang on a second. Sign in to chat. Hopefully what I'm about to do doesn't mess anything up. Please let me know if it does. Okay, use your passkey. Why aren't you connecting, good friend? Oh, goodness sakes. Stand by, guys. I'm trying to figure some stuff out here. Is that my password? Oh, you're not going to let me copy and paste it in there? Okay. Is that my password? Oh, goodness sakes. Get a one-time security code. Check your device. Oh, my. Again, I am having some difficulties at the moment. So stand by if you just got in here. Yes, that is me. Have you checked out Japanese flower art? I used to make hair ornaments that way. Oh, wow. That sounds so pretty. Oh, Mouse is doing so well, dude. She's such a treat. I love her so much. She's taking a little nap with her sisters right now. Well, my goodness sakes, I can't get this other thing to work for me. Stream. It says I'm not streaming on my iPad, and that's a lie. Oh, you're currently nebulizing your old lady. Is she having some respiratory stuff going on, or just old and needs a little help? Mouse is just the cutest and the sweetest. Dude, she really is. I love her so much. Of course, I love all my rats, but she's a very special girl. Connect your encoder to start. How do I connect my encoder, yo? This will end all your streams using this key. Oh, no. This is annoying. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just going to do my best with one screen and hope that it is working. Maybe. I'm sorry to hear about your little old lady, but it sounds like you are doing the best you can for her, and that's important. Oh, Feta. Oh, that's so rough. Oh my goodness. This comment says, you need a mouse tattoo with the eye patch. I absolutely do. That needs to happen. One of these days, hopefully I'll be able to afford tattoos again. They've just gotten so expensive. And the reason why I have so many tattoos is that I actually used to manage a tattoo shop. And yeah, a lot of artists like tipped me out in tattoos and stuff. So now that I got to pay for them, I'm like, oh, it's tough. Okay, got my pile there. I swore I'd get a tattoo this year, and then I decided on rats instead. Hey, you know what? That is totally fair. Oh, you named all your rats after cheeses. That is so cute. Oh, so sweet. It's like Mouse, man. She's probably the most hyper rat I've ever had. Like, she just never stops. She's always running around doing something. But I was recently told that dwarf rats are kind of like babies forever. I don't know how accurate that is, but they just like never grow out of their little baby ways. Got a whole pile of these to do. The next ones are Parmesan and Gorgonzola. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what is that. I'm assuming that's a cheese, but wow. I have fancy mice and they also get grouped into strange names. I love it. Love it. Have you done a tour of all your tats? I have not. A lot of them I got when I was pretty young. So, you know, I'm not necessarily the most proud of a lot of them, but maybe one of these days I'll have to do that. I just also have a lot. A little princess pyramid. And oh my gosh. That's so cute. Yeah, I think I've accidentally started a trend in our household of naming our rats after various animals. Because our newest girls are Yue and Possum, and I love Possum. That's just so cute. And when we first got Mouse and Pepper, Stephen wanted to name Pepper Flea, But then I was like, no, that feels offensive. I don't want to call her Flea. She's too beautiful. And then I was also thinking about calling her Moose. But she just fit, Pepper seemed to fit her personality. Oh, rats love being sung to. It's so cute. Canola always really enjoys being sung to. Yeah, pet owners really, or rat owners really, pet owners, rat owners, do have like the best names. Oh my gosh. I've heard so many that I'm like, where'd you come up with these? These are perfect. Yes, go rescue your mozzarella rat. Oh wow. I use a sing-song voice when I talk to the mischief. It helps them learn their names faster, I think. That's so cute. I never thought of that. I've always been so impressed how quickly rats can learn their names. And like especially when you get more than one in one time, like how do they figure it out so quickly? That, you know, one is named one thing and the other's named the other. So impressive. Oh, disgruntled old lady. You could always throw it into our community, but I probably won't get to it in a little bit. Just because all of my screens are currently occupied. I'm using my phone to film, my laptop to stream on, and then my iPad to watch everything on, just to make sure it's all running okay. And are my audio levels okay, you guys? Like, do they sound too loud, too quiet, just right? Cool. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for letting me know. Okay, maybe a little bit quiet. I did turn it down earlier, so that might be why. That might be better. But I don't want to be like jump scaring anybody. Sometimes I get loud and don't realize how loud I'm being. Hello, my ratties on the range. How are you? And dear Tamsin, Canola, Pepper, Mouse, and Abigail, we're good. Thank you for asking. How are you? I hope you're feeling better than last time I streamed. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that it's better. I wonder if rats have names for themselves. I wonder. They must, right? That would be so interesting to find that out. Okay, now I'm trying something I've never done before. So I'm a little nervous about this. But I'm going to use eyeshadow as like a pastel alternative, like pan pastel alternative. So we shall see how this goes. Hopefully it just doesn't make my leaves look, or my petals look dirty. Okay. We're going to flip them all. So I want the crease pointing outwards. Where did that eyeshadow palette go? Let me turn this off for a moment. We'll see what I can use here. I don't know what color is going to look best with this. That's too pale. That's bright. Are these the same color? These look like the same color. That's pretty bright. The canola flower is staring into my soul, and I just looked up at yes, it is. It most certainly is. Oh my gosh. I don't know, this probably won't help too much, but hopefully it does something for you. Also, eyeshadow is a great idea. I use it all the time with pipe cleaners. Oh, that's so good to know. Thank you so much, because I'm so nervous about it. Like, I bought this palette specifically for, you know, details and shadows and stuff, and I'm nervous about it. Is there anything that you need to do to set it afterwards? Because I'm like worried about it like rubbing up on stuff. And thank you so much for the $10. That was so unbelievably kind. Thank you so much. Seriously, anything helps more than you guys know. So I'm going to try this first and just see if it shows up on here at all. Okay, no, that is a no. Try. Does Mod Podge have a setting spray that's matte now? Wait, what? Do they? That would be awesome if they did, because I feel like something like that would be perfect. Do I like this? I don't know how well these eyeshadows are going to work either, because it was like a really cheap palette. And it seems to kind of be coming up on my skin, but... Oh, that was dark. I don't know if that'd be amazing on fabric, but a quick Google search would probably confirm or disapprove that. Yeah, you make a really good point. It might not look that great on fabric. Especially because anytime you put like any sort of like clear glue, it can just dry so bizarre on felt. Oh, don't worry about that. I got my palette at the Dollar Tree. Well, hey, whatever works, right? I just might have to do a couple layers. Oh, that doesn't look bad. Might need to blend it out a little bit more, but I'm kind of into this. Yeah, it might look lumpy on felt. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Sharina says, I feel better. Now last you had live chat, my lovely husband. Aw. Yeah, no, Tamsin is doing okay. Like, how do I say this? She freaked us out the other day. We thought that she was maybe it was her time recently. And we were literally about to get in the car and go take her for end of life care, unfortunately. And we ended up not being able to do it just because she was suddenly acting like herself again. And she's just getting really, really old. And it's so hard to make the call when they get older. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's rough. She's doing okay, though. She just needs a little extra help right now from me. But she's still happy as a clam. She's still getting out of her cage and playing every day. And yeah. Lovely autumnal color on the petal. Yeah, it is. I just hope it looks, I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. I think I should just like do it quickly, move on, and then just like, you know, glue this sucker on here. Because I might not be able to tell how it's going to look fully. Yeah, until it's done, if that made any sense. I can't talk and think at the same time. You are so creative. I love your rat flowers. Thank you. I do my best. I just love flowers and I love rats. Oh, so sorry. The video of Tamsin cleaning house is one of my favorite rat videos on the internet. She is loved by many of us. Oh, thank you. She's such a sweetheart. She's so funny. And like majority of her life, she's not been super affectionate. Like she just doesn't really like to be touched by humans or handled by humans all that much. And lately, every day I've been getting her out of the cage and just like sitting with her. She comes and curls up next to my leg or wants to sit on my lap and is letting me actually pet her, like actually like rub her like this, like for the first time ever, and giving me teeth chatters and, you know, boggling, bruxing, whatever. And it's made me a little emotional. I was like, oh my God, she's so sweet. She does love me. Oh, absolutely. We're at that same point with Mott's, and it's extra hard to tell because even though she's sick, I don't know, she's still so active. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's so hard when they're active and stuff. And my husband is always like, rule of thumb should be, you know, if they're eating, if they're drinking, if they're pooping, peeing, you know, then that's good. If any of those things start to fail, but I'm like, you can't just go based on that because sometimes the like quality of life is still not there. But yeah, Tamsin is just still so bright in her face, and yeah, it's so tough. Maybe I'm not using the right brush here either. This is just an extra little eyeshadow brush I had. I don't know if I like that. No, that's all right. Do I want to try this one? No, that's pink. Too pink. I also managed to teach my blind one to spin blue. Oh my goodness. That is very impressive. Blending into felt isn't the easiest thing. That palette's color are beautiful. Aren't they so pretty? Yeah, I decided to get a palette that had like lots of colors because I couldn't decide. And I was like, oh, let me just buy some pan pastels. Holy moly. I had no idea how expensive they are. Holy moly. I can't remember off the top of my head, so don't ask. But they are expensive. Like maybe one day, but that day is not today. Try the 1, 3 right from the first one and 3 down. Okay, try the 1. Oh my god, which one? Okay. The flower rats are multiplying. Yes, they are. And hi, Cosmo. Thanks for stopping in again. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm going to try this again. 3 right from the first one. 1, 2, 3. 3 down. Oh, this guy? See, I'm a little hesitant to use it because it's got like a sparkly... Oh, I was going to say it has a sparkly, like metallic kind of deal to it. But it's really not showing up as sparkly or metallic that much anyways. Maybe I will try it. Thank you for the suggestion. Oh yeah, because it's a little bit darker. Oh, I like this. I really thought it was going to be all like shimmery and sparkly and look funky. Yeah, you can't even see it at all on the felt. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, had you not suggested that, I probably would have never used any of these little shimmer colors. How many rat flowers do you have now? Well, the original one I made is like the only one that's been made. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 plus my other one. But that one's kind of just the prototype, so I'm not really counting him. But I had a handful of people be like, hey, if you make and sell these, I'd buy one. So I was like, sweet, I will make up a couple and see what happens. I just am really back and forth in my head about how much I want to charge for them because I don't know what would be appropriate. Honestly, I love these small little streams. I always get so overwhelmed in larger ones. Yeah, I feel that. I don't like get into people's lives very often because I feel like there is just so many people, and sometimes when the chat is flying up so fast, you know, you miss out on a lot of stuff. But I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, am I starting to see the shimmer now? Oh no, okay. I do need to get something to wipe this up though. I should have been doing this. Oh, whoa. I just got a ton of dust from this little piece of toilet paper. Okay, toilet paper on that is not a good idea. Oh my gosh, that was so much dust. You could do commissions for people's pet rats. You know, I had briefly thought about that, but I'm not very confident in my ability to capture the essence of certain rats. You know what I mean? I'm really only good with the solid colors. I don't know how well I would do, you know, if it was like a blaze rat that had like a cool little something on its forehead, you know, coloration or something. I don't know how I would do. What are you thinking price-wise? Gosh, I'm almost like nervous to even say it. I don't know. I was like, is $20 a flower too much? Because then I've also thought about doing like bouquets. I just don't know how much is like too much, and I also don't want to like sell myself short at all. But I'm totally open to any ideas that you guys might have. Just because I need to brainstorm with someone. And of course, my husband's like, yeah, you know, sell them for 25. I'm like, that feels too expensive. But then again, I am also someone that's like, you know, things should be affordable for everyone. So I don't know. You could always use acrylic markers. I hadn't thought of that either. Because I have some. I might try that on one just to see how it goes. They do seem rather time consuming. How long do they take? You know, I just read too. Let me say that 20 is not enough. Well, thank you. Okay. I'm getting all these comments now, and I'm like, okay, this is making me feel a little bit better. For how much work you'd put in, $20 is fair. $20 per rat flower is great. You could probably go up to 25 or 30. Oh, Jay Platypus. Hello, friend. You could do a set amount with an option to donate more of some. Oh, I like that. Art is so difficult to price when you spend so much time and soul with it. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, $20 feels on the low end, but I would have guessed anywhere between 25 to 40 depending on how long they take. So they can be time consuming, but sometimes if I have an Etsy shop that I run on the side just with like random stuff that I make. And I like to make them in like batches. So then it feels a little more fair. Because otherwise one flower could take me like a really long time, and I don't want to like charge people an arm and a leg. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so difficult. So if I do them in like my little factory style, you know, like my assembly line style, I can only make like 3 at a time though. That seems to be my limit. I forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, and then I was thinking like if I did bouquets and there was like multiple rats in the flowers, because I want to make like other nice flowers with it so it looks like a nice bouquet. You know, then I could just up from there. It'd be like $20 per rat head flower. I don't know, you guys, this is so hard. I'd say go for minimum wage in your area and work around that. That is probably smart. Also, if you do a bouquet, you could give a deal because technically that's a good idea as well. Okay. Like most artists start too low but can increase prices if demand is good. not an awful way to start. The bouquet idea is so adorable. But yeah, you know what? Maybe I will just do that. Because I, of course, don't want to like scare anyone away by, the prices. Um, oh, I think we all have a little bit of creativity in us. It just comes out in different ways, right? On Etsy, crocheted flowers are $50. Whoa! Holy moly. Do you have a pattern for the rat heads? I do. So, and I was so mad yesterday because I ruined my original pattern. I was like, why did I do that? I decided to cut right into it because I didn't like how big the heads were turning out. So now I have 3 different patterns. And this one I'm just kind of winging right here. Because I usually like kind of work off of patterns. Oh, see here, look, I've drawn out, I traced this guy. So if I wanted to make this again in the future that I wouldn't forget. But usually I'll have like, little petal patterns. But this one I'm just kind of winging it. Either way, I feel like a lot more people are starting to support artists nowadays. Man, I hope so. Once I get my degree, I plan to spend to make my home full of random artists. I love that. And that's beautiful. That's been one thing that's been really neat about TikTok specifically for me is like I've discovered so many incredible artists. Oh my gosh. Speaking of artists, there was a woman who recently reached out to me and offered to paint the girls. And like at first I was like, I don't know if this is a scam or not, because I've gotten a lot of stuff like that before. The woman has not been a scam. It's been a great experience. She's like so kind and wildly talented. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you need to be discovered by more people. She's, oh gosh, her art is amazing. I can't wait to show you guys what she's made for the girls. It's so cute. I don't want to like give it away yet, so I'm not gonna give too many details. I think commissioned rat flowers could be a really nice way to memorialize people's. Yeah, I do too. People's rats. Sorry, I didn't finish reading that comment. Just started replying. Another thing, you could probably create a Discord server to ask these sort of questions too. Plus, just build a community. I so could, and I really, really want to, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm actually like kind of overwhelmed with all the platforms right now. I have a Patreon where I do like connect a little bit more, but it's been kind of difficult getting into the habit of just being on so many different platforms. So maybe that's something I will do in the future. Once I get used to what I'm doing right now. Oh, I don't know if I like this guy. That's okay. They don't need to be perfect. Come on now. Just pep talking myself. How many types of flowers can you do? I wonder if a honeysuckle rat would be possible. Ooh, honeysuckle rat. I'm like, what does a honeysuckle look like? Because I might be able to. I can do so many different types of flowers. So I actually started creating flowers when my husband and I got married. We couldn't afford wedding flowers. So I just started making them out of paper. I made over 200 peonies. I made like my bouquet, all my flower people. Oh my gosh, Danielle, where's my brain at? Bridesmaids and all that. Yeah, I made flowers for everything. So, and then from there, I started making like replica bouquets for people's like 1 year anniversary on Etsy. That did fairly well until pandemic hit. But thanks to that, I've learned so many types of flowers. I think the one flower I'm like the most proud of is an orchid. It turned out so beautiful. Honeysuckle. Oh. I could make a honeysuckle individually. I don't know if I'd be able to make it with a rat flower, but I could add it to a bouquet for sure. Oof, it is pretty detailed. Man, what interesting little flowers. Huh. A dandelion rat. I love the idea of a dandelion rat. Take your time. Social media is so overwhelming. I literally only have YouTube and Twitch. It is so overwhelming, especially with like my fatigue issues that I have, like in my brain fog. Sometimes it just like really drains me and I feel like I'm not moving fast enough. So thank you for saying to take my time, because it's like, I don't know, I'm not always proud of things if it's, you know, quickly made and put out. Yeah. If you like, I could make one for you and just transfer ownership. Oh my gosh. That's so nice. I appreciate that offer, man. Or woman. Sorry, I just always call people man, regardless. I hope that's okay. Right there with you on the fatigue. Man, it's so rough. And it's interesting, like, how many people are dealing with that similar issue now. Just experiencing fatigue. And I feel like so many people have, like, autoimmune stuff. And it's rough. Like, I recently contacted one of my doctors because I was like, this fatigue is, like, killing me, man. Like, what can I do? And they were just like, honestly, nothing. Which is, like, kind of hard to hear, right? Like, I appreciate the honesty, but my gosh, nothing? Not a thing? Okay. American society doesn't always understand, you know, having issues and stuff. I just have a YouTube and Discord, and on Discord I'm only in 2 servers. Yeah, I barely know anything about Discord, to be honest with you. I know my husband has one for his Twitch, but I don't know if he ever uses it. It's rather affirming, actually. Oh, well, good. If you don't mind me asking, how long have you and your partner been married? I love a good love story. Oh my gosh, me too. I'm a sucker for love, man. So my husband and I have been together for 11 years total, and we've been married 7 of those 11 years, I think. We met through a modeling website. I used to do a little bit of modeling. My husband was a photographer, like just in his free time. And we met and we really hit it off. And the rest is kind of history. We moved way too fast too. But, you know, when you're in love, it gets crazy, right? You know, we just moved in together like so quickly. But I don't know, we're still together today. Still super happy. I also say man way too much to literally anyone. Yeah. Sometimes like, oh, I need to be careful with that too, just because I never want to offend anybody or hurt anybody's feelings. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm just like, I need to be careful. I don't know. Wow, these are actually looking good. I'm excited. Can you give kisses and hugs to dear Tamsin Canola Pepper Mouse Abigail from me, please? I really, really love your rat girls very much. Yes, I will absolutely do that. once they wake up from their nap. Oh, that's really sweet. It's also refreshing to see someone actually talking positively about their partner for once. Gosh, I know. What is with that? Half the time I'm like, do people like each other? Like, what the heck, man? Don't get me wrong. We go through our rough times, right? But like, I don't know. I love my husband so much. We're just, I don't mean to be corny, but we are kind of perfect together. He's just like my best friend ever. Got me craving cheese, so I pulled out some provolone. That's so funny. I love it. Fetta's full name was feta cheese provolone. That's hilarious. The rat closest to the bottom reminds me of a rat I had. Oh, this little one. Everybody just helped me save a bird. Oh, the stream helped me do some dishes. I noticed a falling nest out of the window. We strapped the nest back in place and the baby's still safe inside. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I literally saved a baby bird the other day, and like my husband was a little bit annoyed with me because he was like, maybe we should just like let it be, let it happen, like let it nature take over. And I was like, no, this bird needs to get back into the nest. And we were able to get her back into the nest with mom. And oh my gosh, it was just so distressing for a minute though. But thank you for saving birds. Okay, that's awesome. We need more nature helpers in the world. I recently went through a breakup after 15 months together. Wow, that's a long time. But it was really smooth and we're still good friends. Never understood why people act like they hate their partners. For real. It's like, dude, if you don't like your partner, it's okay. You can just leave. I mean, I know sometimes it's not that simple, but I mean, just break up, you know? If you're that miserable. Baby bird season is stressful. I always want to help, but rarely can. Oh my gosh, yeah. And I was like so excited that we didn't even have to touch the baby bird at all because I was so worried that mom was gonna like abandon it. But it had like fallen out and like scuffed his little head. So it almost looked like it had like scalped itself. Like I know that's a little gnarly to say, but and it was not looking good for a minute and it ended up in the tree next to the nest it was in. And mama bird kept coming down and feeding the baby and was just like, I kept hearing mama like cry and cry and cry. And I was like, I got to do something, man. This is awful. And we were able to kind of like chase the baby bird with like a stick up the branch and it was able to hop back over and get into the nest again. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like we might as well stop and help if we can, right? My family keeps adopting baby birds that are dying outside our home. Oh, stop. That's so sweet. And it's so hard. They're so fragile, man. But it's really sad. Like, I don't know, there aren't a ton of birds around anymore. We've got some in our backyard, luckily, but I know a lot of house cats can get to them, and I still don't have anything bad to say about him. He's really just a sweet guy and both handled. That's awesome, man. I've been through some rough breakups in the past. I mean, I think my husband went through some rough breakups before we found each other too, and it's always great when you can just be civil and be friends afterwards too. So props to you guys. Just so you know, the smelling like a human and abandoning a baby is an act. Wow, is a myth. Okay. That's wild. You know, I called our local bird rescue or wildlife rescue when this all went down because I was like, I just want to do right by this baby bird. Like, I didn't want to bring it inside. I just wanted whatever we could do for it, you know, the best for it and mom. And I called this wildlife and they told me to just like let it die. And I was like, really? They're like, yeah, we don't want to mess if mom is around, we don't want to mess with it. Which okay, but you know, I obviously didn't take their advice. I intervened, but I couldn't listen to the baby cry and the mom cry outside my window. It was freaking devastating, man. My whole family are wildlife professionals somehow, so they know how to look after them. That's amazing. That is amazing. Can you make a rat rose, please? Yes. Yes, I can make a rat rose. Which one do you think we should use for a rose? I'm thinking one of the lighter ones. I think that would be nice. I can absolutely do that. Yes. No, so we've been together 11 years. Married, I think 7 of those years. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. Because we were together for 4 years before we got married. Yeah, but 11 years, it's crazy. We kind of can't believe it. It's a really long time to be with someone. A little off topic. The petals are looking so good. Dude, I know. I'm like really impressed. I wasn't really like sure how this was going to look at first. I think it's going to look really good when we put them all on here too. Oh my gosh, yeah. Ooh, I'm so excited. Yay. The white one should be a rose. Yes. I love it. I'll have to see what colors I have, but I might do like a soft pink rose or something. I think the tan wood would give a more fabric-y look, if that makes sense. I think so. I think I understand what you're saying. But the white would prove a really nice contrast. Oh, provide. Yes, I agree. Oh yeah, these look awesome. Oh yay, this is the last one. I'm like, finally. If you're doing a soft pink rose, I'd definitely do the tan. Okay, maybe red and white rose if those exist. I think they do. I've seen some sort of like almost like a, it kind of looks like blood splatter. Rose like that. I don't know if they're actually real or if they're like modified in some way. But maybe I could, I don't know. I'll have to think. Also, I'm not sure if I have any red felt right now either, so I might have to look and see what I have. Oh yeah, these look cool. Okay. Yay! Hi, Miss Magnolia. What are you doing? You okay? Oh, you're a sweet girl. I love you, sweet girl. All right, let me put this guy over here. hydrate right quick? Wait, are they made of felt? They are made of felt. Oh yes, of course. We always gotta save the baby birds. I'm just so glad I was able to do something. Because I was like, dude, am I gonna have to take this bird inside with me and learn how to feed a baby bird? And, you know, just, oh, I was not ready to do something like that. So I'm so glad it worked out. And I'm pretty sure the baby birds have all grown and flown away at this point too, which is also really cool. Well, genetically those could be possible, seeing as co-dominant traits exist, aka both traits showing equally, but they probably are modified. Oh, okay, the flowers. I was like, wait, what are we talking about? I have a ton of felt patterns. Wait, I have a ton of felt. Do you have patterns? Oh, okay. Kind of. So I just make my own patterns. Like, for example, this is what I'm doing right now. This is these petals. Someone mentioned once that if I sold patterns for these rat flowers, that they would buy some, and I'm like, I would love to do that. I'm just not sure how to like digitalize it, and I'm also very bad at explaining things, so I'm like, I don't know how I would write the instructions either. But what I will say is there are a decent amount of free patterns on Pinterest. Oh yeah, that's gonna look nice. Like, do I want it lower or higher? Lower or higher? I love the rat rose. Color red and pink. All right, I'll think of something to do. I don't know how far I'll get today. Just with my fatigue and stuff, I never know when I gotta tap out. So I'll try to go. We'll try to do more than one today. Just trying to see where I want these to sit. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Do I have permission to make my own pattern based on them? Wait, based of them, or should I wait for an official one to be released? Yeah, you can go ahead and make your own pattern based on these. That's totally cool. Because honestly, I don't know how long it would actually take me. Ooh, wait, hold on. Here's this comment. I could probably actually help with digitalizing that. I'm a graphic designer. If you'd like, really being honest, I'm just eager to try and help out in any way I can. Because sometimes your shorts are the one good thing in my day. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy to hear. I mean, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Maybe I will take you up on that. But sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Is Canola Pepper Mouse Abigail awake now? I hear the girls. You're so funny. No, I think they're still sleeping. I'd have to poke my head in the other room. Yeah, they kind of don't wake up until like 5-ish. Because I hang out with them a little bit in the mornings. Yeah, like nice little morning time together. It's always a good way to start the day. Yeah, but Cosmo, you have permission to make your own pattern. That's okay. I gotta figure out how I want to layer these. But yeah, so the Autismo, I might actually take you up on that. I'm just trying to think if you'd be willing to just shoot me an email. It's rattiesontherange@gmail.com, and maybe we can kind of discuss that further from there. I don't know if I like that these tips aren't rounded. I have no specific interest in flowers, but I had a rat called Lily, so I think it's destiny. I think so too. And lilies are so pretty. Let me show you what my rat head pattern looks like. So here's a few of them, just so you can kind of see the shape that I'm working with. It almost looks like, it reminds me of like an airplane head. Personally, I really like those pointed tips. Okay, cool. So I will leave them then because I'm just overthinking it. My birthday is the 22nd of June, and my male rats. Oh, Gladdy, is it Crewley and Leo? Oh, but a happy early birthday. That's so exciting. So my pug's birthday, well, his supposed birthday, because he was picked up on the street, so we don't actually know his real birthday, but his birthday is June 26th. And he's going to be 3 years old. I've always loved the name Lily. It's very pretty. Am I doing this the right way? Yes, I am. Okay. I've had like old 21 Pilots songs stuck in my head a lot lately. I don't know where it came from because I haven't listened to them lately. I'm like, are these petals too large? Am I overthinking this? I don't know. There are tons of different types of sunflowers, so I just need to chill out. Yay, Canola's sprouting. She is. I didn't name her that. I kept the name from her old owner because she recognized it. Oh, that's so sweet. There's only been a couple times when I've changed names. Like Blossom and Petunia. Gosh, what was their names before? It was something from a show or a movie. Oh, what is it called? Oh my gosh, I can't think for the life of me. But I did change their names. I miss Blossom so much. I can't tell you how many times a week I say I miss Blossom. She was my sweet little girl. In my opinion, you're definitely overthinking it. No offense, by the way, because it looks so good right now. Well, thank you. Dude, I overthink everything. It's a problem. It's genuinely a problem. Oh, yes, I can give kisses and hugs to Fig and Magnolia. They're actually sitting next to me right now. They're just sleeping. Taking a little nappy nap. I changed most of their names, but just kept them similar to their old names. You know, we did that with our dog, Magnolia. When we adopted her, her name was Maggie. I was like, I don't like Maggie. And I was like, let's change it. My husband's like, no, we gotta stay true to it. And I was like, well, why not Magnolia? And he was like, oh, okay, yes, that's fine. We will name her Magnolia. With Fig, his name, before he came to live with us, his name was, crap, what was his name? Pedro. And before that, when he was at the Humane Society had named him Miguel. Very different names from what I chose. Yeah, but I think Blossom and Petunia were the only rat names that I ever changed. Like I kept Canola. I just added the Lola on the end. Dude, I totally get it. Just today I was working on anatomy. Oh my goodness. And geez, you don't know how judgy you can be until you try drawing proportion. Yeah. That you see every day. I've always been perfectionist though. Yeah, so relatable. I feel like the shelters usually just give them names as placeholds until they're adopted. Yeah, they might. Or I don't know why, but why Miguel? That's such an interesting name. And then Pedro again. That's again like very interesting. I do sometimes enjoy going to our local Humane Society website and looking at all the names because they get pretty creative. My cat came with the name Smitten Kitten, oh, which is cute, but he's an old man now, so I call him Smitty or Schmidt or either Mr. I love that. That's so cute. Okay, so I got my first layer done. I hate anatomy so much. Like, why do we have to be so complex? Oh my gosh, for real. It makes me want to tear my scalp off. What kind of business are you starting? Well, thank you. Someone said this is looking so gorgeous. I always got worried they'd get confused if the name changed, so I kept the pig's name I adopted. Oh. Yeah, I feel like rodents learn name changes fairly easily, but I mean, I think it all depends on how old they are. And I don't know, when they're getting adopted, there's already so much change happening. Might be good to keep their name sometimes. I've got my 2 new rats now. Anyone want to guess their names? Oh my gosh. Pigs are actually super smart. I've been getting into guinea pigs lately, just watching them online. I'm like, they're so cute. I think I might want one day. But I imagine there would be a little bit of a learning curve for me. They just seem like such a good time. I think what's really throwing me off right now is I keep looking at this sunflower that I made out of paper and see how it's like nice and rounded edges, and this is different. So I think that's what's really throwing me. But like I said, there's like a bajillion different types of sunflowers. Oh my god, congrats on the new ratties. Yes. It's like weird that we picked them out so early because I'm used to being like, picking out rats and then going to pick them up, fairly soon after that. But yeah, I think we're supposed to get them around the 17th of this month. And I'm very excited to meet them. I like the pointy edges personally. It's coming along nicely. Thank you. Have you ever seen skinny pigs? No, I don't believe I have. Funny story, my pig was named Spike. I adopted a foster named Riley, and everyone thought I was a Buffy fan, but I had no idea. Oh my god, that's so funny! And this is a rat sunflower, so it's special. You are absolutely right. I'm gonna have to clean this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we are. They are hairless guinea pigs. They almost look like little hippos. Stop it! That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look them up at some point. I'm pretty sure I've seen like a half hairless or like some sort of a hybrid. Kind of like how Blossom and Petunia were. Like they had some hairs. But little hippos. I love it. Why are hippos so freaking cute, but they're like the scariest animal ever? Same with bears. I've always found bears to be incredibly cute, but I am terrified of bears. Is it canola? Because I feel like a canola flower would have pointy styled petals. That is a very good point. And it is modeled off of canola, so I imagine this is what canola would have looked like as a baby. Hang on, I gotta make sure. Do I put one here? Maybe I would put one there and there. Okay. Baldwins are hairless. The skinnies have it on their nose and paws only. Oh, wow. I had no idea that there was this whole world to guinea pigs. Yeah, they have small patches of hair and they're so cute. Oh my gosh, stop it. They sound adorable. Oh, Princess Brioche, hello. I just saw your comment. Oh my God, that's so cute. Thank you. Stop it. Whoever just said yes, they do look like the Canadian house hippos. Stop it. The first time I ever saw that commercial, I was like, this needs to be real right now. Like, I want a house hippo. How dare you entice the public with something so wonderful? Do I want to add? Okay, hang on. I'm trying to decide right now if I want to add one here and here, or just here. Let's see what it would look like with 2. Okay, this is pretty freaking cute. I take back everything I was saying before. Very, very cute. Yesterday I adopted 2 baby rat girls. Oh, Jasmine and Jasmine. Oh, there are 2 Jasmines. It's my birthday gift from my husband. Oh, that's so sweet. I also had a Lakelander, skinny parents, but she had hair thinner, wispy cottontail coat. Okay, y'all, I genuinely had no idea that there was so much to guinea pigs. Hey, my name is Jasmine. Best name ever. Heck yes, I love it. And decent tea. I like a jasmine tea. It is coming together, isn't it? Oh, I think I'll add another one here too. We might as well use all these petals, huh? Sorry, my keyboard is going nuts. You're good. Okay, this is adorable. See, this is why I need to learn to trust the process when making things. Oh, so cute. And I'm thinking right now, I'm like, I don't remember what sunflower leaves look like. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Look how cute. I'm like, do I want to add? Tea does sound wonderful right now. I don't have any tea right now that I like, I don't think. Yay! Sunflower came out so cute. Yay, thank you. I just realized your username is Ava Meowface. That's so cute. Like, should I add? So I have one more petal left. I'm wondering if we should add one here. Or I recently started tea because I'm so hyperactive. What that says hyperactive to meds, but it's fun to get into. Ava is one of my cats, and she has a meow face. That's so cute. I love it. What a perfect username. I think I might put that there, because I think that's a little too layered right there. I'll stick him here. Yeah, I've recently been thinking about, well, I've been kind of like cutting back on coffee on accident just because like suddenly it's making me a little anxious. And I really want to get into some caffeinated teas that aren't too intense. And I love a matcha, but I don't think I could do a matcha anymore. I think those even would make me feel stressed. Which is so funny because when I was younger, man, I used to just pound Red Bulls and Monster Energy drinks like it was my day job. And now I'm just a little baby. I can't handle anything. Oh, so cute. That is exactly why I had to stop the coffee. Yeah. Tachycardia with decaf? Are you serious? You still get it with decaf? I mean, I've always heard that decaf coffee isn't like truly decaffeinated. Like there's still a tiny bit. It's just like trace amounts comparatively, but wow. That's wild. One thing I just don't love about coffee is that like my body is straight up addicted to it. Like I get caffeine headaches if I don't, have my 1 cup of coffee a day, which isn't a lot, but still like I don't like having to rely on it. To be honest, I don't like having to rely on anything, but excuse my drink sounds. Yay, I love how this turned out. Now I'm gonna have to take a second to look up leaves for sunflowers. Sunflower. Oh. I was not expecting this. What the fuck? There's someone on my front door. Who's at my front door? Stand by, guys. Oh, nope. It's the Mormons. The Mormons are at my door. These are so cute. Are they for sale? They will be for sale. Oh, my dogs are going nuts. Yay. Yeah, so now I'm trying to look at the back of a sunflower. What does that look like? What does the back of a sunflower look like? Apparently there's something called a dwarf sunflower. That sounds adorable. Fig spark. Oh my gosh, it's so ridiculous. And he has so many different styles of barks. Like sometimes he sounds like an old man that's been smoking for years. Sometimes he'll just like scream at the top of his lungs like a toddler. It can be embarrassing at times, but usually people just get a kick out of it. We have been working on his barks though. He's been getting better about not barking all the time. I love your tattoos. Such a flex in this economy, for real. Okay, yeah, for real. Okay, I love all my tattoos too, but let me tell you, I have not had a single tattoo since before the pandemic. Like right around, like right before COVID happened, I think this was my last tattoo I got. And we went to a shop. I think they, wait, hang on, am I remembering this correctly? They might have charged me $150 for this tiny little worm, which is crazy. It was the juxtaposition of your other dog followed by the arf. I know, my special babies. Hi, we're talking about you. Yeah, was someone at the door? I know, Mommy didn't answer. I'm sorry. An end of an era. Yes, indeed. That I have not been tattooed in so long. I would love to get tattooed again, but I reached out to a local artist a while ago after one of our rats had passed away. I wanted to get her tattooed on me. And I think I was quoted a minimum 1,700. And that was like just to start. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I reached out. Like, I am poor. I cannot afford to do that. So sorry to waste your time. Oh my God, but I can't say I'm surprised the tattoo shop near me charges similar for flashes that were smaller. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I mean, I don't know like how much like tattoo like equipment, if it's gotten like more expensive or if booth rent has gone up for artists. It's been a really long time since I've worked in that industry, and which is like the reason why I have so many tattoos is like different artists would tip me out in tattoos essentially. But yeah, so I don't know what the shop minimum is anymore. You know, it was 60 or like 50 or 60 when I was getting tattooed back in the day. Back in my 20s. Almost done. How beautiful. Yes, I know. Now I'm just kind of like playing with it for a second. Oh, Fig is staring it down. I think he might think it's a real rodent. Okay, let me see how I want to do the back now. I need to secure this little toilet paper back here. Geez, I don't know what I was thinking. It's probably like 300 for the little semicolon I want for real, right? I'm pretty sure when I got my little semicolon, I got these two at the same time. Mind you, I was working for the artist at the time, so I think she just charged me 60 for these. They charge tip and not anything like $5. They usually want more than $100 tip, which is crazy because like honestly, just as like a customer, tell me how much money you want up front so we don't have to like dance around this like tip concept. You know what I mean? Like if you are expecting $100 tip, tell me so we can just include it in the price of the tattoo, right? Like unless I was like money bags, you know. Visit Mexico for a trip and getting some tattoos done here. You would save as a person who was tattooed in Canada, Japan, and Mexico. Oh, wow. Is it pricey to get tattooed in Japan? I'm just curious. Let's see, I think 2018 I paid $200 for a black and white tattoo of my second B-Day numbers. I'm going to guess it tripled now. Yeah, who knows? I didn't mean to open up a can of worms, my bad. No, you are so good. It's like, I'm not trying to say that artists are not worth money, right? Of course they are. Everyone's time is worth money, but it's just like, holy moly, man, like they're just not affordable anymore. My forearm cost $900 Canadian. I mean, do you have a large piece there? Because I mean, like, I guess that's not terrible. And it's like, if it's like realism versus, you know, just like a cartoon style. I mean, there's so many variables, I guess, right? The artist that I said that was charging like minimum $1,700, she is like an incredibly good like portrait artist. She does a lot of like photorealism. She's very talented. I'm sure she's like absolutely worth the money, but I'm just gonna have to stay with the tattoos I have for now. It's black and white and it's skull with flowers. Okay. Exactly, genuinely being so honest as an autistic person. Hits the username, bluntness is a blessing. Okay, bluntness throws me off sometimes because I'm a sensitive little Sally, but I prefer to be upfront about things like that, you know? So now I'm taking down some whoa! My goodness, okay. Hopefully I didn't stop anything, did I? Okay. Just dropping things on my laptop. So I've got a couple different colors of green. Oh gosh, I think I missed some comments here. I'm so sorry. Fully agree, America is really the only place that expects the culture around tips. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Which I don't love. Again, like, just be transparent, include it in the price. Because it genuinely makes me so uncomfortable. My hand cost $380 in Canada. The forearm was Japan. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's $380 isn't bad, right? I feel like that's a good price. It's all about connection. I recently got hooked up with an artist who does amazing freehand. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All custom and charges around $60, even for medium designs. He's truly a diamond in the rough nowadays. For real. Wow. That's awesome. Directness is a happy medium, I've found. I love the iced coffee to drink. I don't do hot coffee. Sometimes I drink my lovely husband's. You know, maybe that's what I need to do. I need to switch it up and go back to iced coffees again. Oh, those are beautiful greens, aren't they? So I actually ordered, so this green actually came from Michael's. And then these greens, including this lighter green, I ordered from Pixie Fibers on Etsy. And she hand dyes all of her stuff. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to order more from her because these are beautiful colors. I love them so much. Like, this is what I use to make, so I make like little D&D mobiles for babies. And I have a gel cube is one of the characters, and I love this color for the gel cube. It looks so good. It's a double-edged sword. I'm also super sensitive. I have rejections. Yep, sensitivity. I do too. And I recently just found out that about myself. I had no idea I had it. But if you're not blunt, I won't get what you mean. That's fair. The green felt on the bottom is the prettiest, in my opinion, but the darkest green might be the best for the sunflower design. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Synthetic, dyed, or natural? Let me see. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think these might be natural. Sometimes they'll smell, like woolly. Okay, so I don't know, but you might be able to find out at pixiefibers.com. Oh yeah, it says to iron with steam on wool setting, so I think this is wool. Yeah, but I'm so impressed. I just don't have a whole lot left. Yeah, I think they might be. Here, let me look up real quick because I don't want to misspeak. Oh, her website isn't a thing anymore. Pixie Fibers. She's still on Etsy, which is good. Oh, and she's on Instagram as well. Yep, it's all wood. Or not wood, excuse me, wool. Hand-dyed wool. Yep, all of it. Oh my gosh, and she does some like almost kind of like tie-dye effects. Like she's got some really, really, really pretty stuff. Or they. I don't know if this is a woman or not. I just assumed. The synthetic dyes now are wild with reactivity. Are they? I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. Yeah, and I don't know what she uses. It looks, I mean, I don't really know. I was going to say, it looks chemically, like it's not like a natural thing, but I don't know, so pretty. Okay, I need to look up to, damn, if I ever need fiber crafts, I'll have to check her out. Yeah, you should. I found her prices to be fairly reasonable too. You have really beautiful tattoo. My lovely husband has tattoos. $300. Yeah. I mean, that seems fair. Once we're talking like, quadruple digits, I'm like, oof. Yeah, so I do have a lot of tattoos. Now that I'm looking at my hands, my arms. This one's probably my favorite tattoo. This is for one of my friends that passed away. I used to call her Coobs. And I love it. I think the colors just pop. Oh, I love the Dino on your arm. Thank you. So that is actually my husband's logo. It has been his logo since he was like 16. Like he was just doodles it everywhere. So he let me get it tattooed. Isn't that so nice? I say let me, but I mean it's his design, Hi, Magnolia. Are you getting jealous that I'm talking to other people? The monkey I love. Yeah, so the last tattoo shop I worked at, they had me get a tattoo for like shop initiation. I couldn't pick it out. So that's what they decided, which I love it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Someone said sorry for your loss. She was awesome. And it's just so sad because she had left behind 2 kids and really rough, man. I'm simply trying to find a photo of the back of a sunflower, and I am coming up short. Back. Hi, Miss Magnolia. What is it, honey? What is it? Can I help you? What, baby? What do you want? Sorry, Magnolia is giving me a hard time right now. I don't know if you can hear her breathing. It's so loud. What, baby? You have water. Daddy let you out before he left. What do you need? Are you getting jealous? What do you need? Yeah, you're fine. Why don't you just lay down for a little bit? Go get a toy. Where's your toys? Where's your toys? Go get a toy. They have super thick stems. That's right, they do have thick stems. It does help, but I'm like, what does the base, like right here look like? I did find someone else. Now I'm just looking at like options of like I'm looking at other people's felt flowers just on Google. Just see. I might just wing it. I'm thinking about it too much. Because they seem like small and thin and a lot of them. Okay. Google is weird now. You have to write strange prompts like sunflower from behind. Oh my gosh, I know. I wish I could send a link, but YouTube rightfully doesn't allow it. Yeah. I guess it is pretty good that they don't allow that, huh? Do we I don't know, guys. I think I might actually like this green better for this. Or does it look weird? Versus what do you think? 1 or 2? Or 3? I guess we could throw. Oh, yep. Now I have no idea, guys. Because that looks nice. Ooh, the dark one. The sage muted one. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Which one do we think? One, 2, or 3. This is so difficult. 1. Okay, we gotta vote for 1. We gotta vote for 3. One or 2. Oh my god, guys. Never mind, 1. Okay, so we got 2 votes for 1. It does look nice. All right. Put this back. Okay. How long do I want this? Maybe like that. So I'm just kind of winging this. I agree. The warmth of number 1 is nice. This was our number 1. I'm like, how long do I want these guys? Maybe like that long starting out. I might regret this, but we'll see. Let me cut out another square in that same size, just in case. It was like makeup swatches. Warm, cool, neutral. Yeah, right. think that shape might look nice. And if I was to do like maybe. Again, I'm overthinking this. Go figure, right? It doesn't help that there's so many different variations of sunflowers. They all seem to have a little bit different. Oh, it seems to have like a point at the edge. What? Does anyone know what the XP is? It keeps popping up on my screen with a purple crown. I think it means you're a top fan. At least that's what it shows on my side. It just says like top fans with a little purple crown. It won't let me send a super chat. Really? Like why wouldn't it let you? Experience points. It's the system in video games, but YouTube gives you XP for every comment you make. Huh. Oh, thank you. Someone said, sorry for the loss of your best friend. It's been quite a while now. It was she unfortunately passed in 2017. Sorry, I was thinking about if I wanted to say it out loud how she passed, but maybe not. Just kind of lost her battle with her mental health, if you catch my drift. Super sad, but I think her kids are doing okay now and stuff, which is good, but I definitely miss her a lot. We went to middle school together and that's how we met, so we've known each other a really long time. But I think I like that. I think I'll just start attaching. So sorry, yeah, middle school friends now are like sisters. Who is barking to you? Oh, the barking came from Magnolia and Fig. Someone was at our front door. I like that shape. Thank you. I think it's a nice shape. Now I should have traced it before I put it on there. But I did not. Yeah, that's a good shape. Geez, I'm sorry, that can be rough. I've struggled with that stuff too, sadly. Yeah, I have too, unfortunately, but I don't know. It's rough. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all dark and sad there. Not sure if you can see, but the camera distance, the fabric dye has so much texture. Huh. I can't see. Oh no, I just got a Fig snoring right next to me. He's very tired after all the barking he did at the front door. I don't know what the deal is. The Mormons have been hitting up our neighborhood quite frequently lately. No disrespect, I don't like people coming to my front door. A reminder to all that you are unique and special soul, and the world is better with you in it. Love and digital hugs to everyone struggling. Yeah, I second that. Absolutely. I've got to check out, but it looks so good. Hey, no worries at all. I appreciate you coming to hang out with us. It's weird that it's during Pride Month that they do it. I did not even put that together. Yeah. And they've just been like really persistent too. Like yesterday my husband and I were at Sam's Club and we were walking out and they were like kind of hounding us. My husband was like, no, thank you. Appreciate it. No. And dude just like wouldn't stop. So then my husband just goes, I can't believe he said this. Cause this guy looked like so young, you know. My husband goes, oh, hail Satan. Oh, I was just like, oh my God, like, I can't believe you said that to him. But it got him to leave us alone. But I was just like, dang, dude. Oh my gosh. Probably shouldn't laugh. Oh, darn it. I forgot to trace it again. See? Oh my goodness. A silly, silly goose. That's okay. I think I generally know the shape now. Just got like a little point at the end here. Got a fig sawing logs over here. Sleepy, sleepy fig. I really enjoyed the live. You're genuinely so talented. Oh, thank you so much. Bye. Do you do anything with your cutting scraps? So like little pieces like this, I don't, because there's not much I can really do with. But typically if I have like larger pieces, I will save those. Like these are all technically scraps. They were just like cut into small pieces. Okay, let me trace this guy real quick. Just so I remember, I want to make it again in the future. Did I spell petal wrong? I might have. I've heard people putting them in mesh and sewing them to make a confetti-ish sheet. Huh. That sounds really interesting. I wish you good night, sleep well, and I wish good night. Oh, to dear Tansin, Canola, Pepper, Mouse, Abigail, and I wish good night to Fig and Magnolia. Well, thank you. Oh, I did spell it right. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. I like that people have been enjoying the art streams. Okay. I don't know why I just said that like that. Yeah, that'll look good. Sweet. Sleep well. Good night. Which is so interesting to say because it's 4:30 here where I am. Had to leave the live stream for a bit. I did not get a chance to hear if you had answered how long you and your partner had been married. Oh no, I did actually answer. My husband and I have been together for 11 years. So we've been together 11 years, married 7 of those years. Because we're little dorks and we decided to get married on the same day that our, boyfriend and girlfriend anniversary was. Because we're goobers. Hey, thanks. Oh, cute. I feel like I should have pinched these a bit more, but that's okay. They look good enough, yeah? I love a good love story. Yeah, we're pretty dorky. So I mentioned this before, but yeah, my husband and I met. So I used to do a little bit of modeling. It wasn't anything serious. And my husband does photography on the side just for fun. And we actually met through a modeling website and had a photo shoot together and then just like hit it off and kind of just took it from there. And we moved fast too, which is kind of funny, but yeah, I think I ended up moving in with him like 2.5 weeks after we started dating. I think it was pretty soon, but yeah, we've been together ever since, which is so crazy. It's such a long time to be with someone. Excuse me as I take a drink. I just saw that my mic was picking that up, so like, oh yes, the soothing sounds of me drinking. Crazy how love can connect people in the strangest places. For real. Yeah. Because we were both living in Maryland at the time too. That's like where he is from. But it was just kind of a random place for me to be. But now you are the rat king and queen. Queen and king, yep. No, you got it right. You got it right. They say it moves fast when it clicks, right? Yeah, no, seriously, yeah, we really, really took advantage of that. Alrighty, I hope you come back. Iced tea. I just realized that that was your username. That's so funny. Uh-oh, I got these stuck. All right, our little canola flower here. Love the shape of the ears. I'm so obsessed. They're just so cute. This has turned out pretty good. I think I just need to add like a couple other like leaves. I don't know how I'm going to thicken the stem yet. So I might kind of like postpone that. But we shall see. Yay! It is really pretty. I didn't expect to like it at first. So happy I randomly found you on YouTube Shorts. I wish you nothing but success. I will definitely tune in whenever you stream. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you found me too. It's been really cool. Just getting to know people a little bit more. Oh, my laptop is about to die. Let me plug this in. Yeah, and I'm so glad that everyone's been liking the stream too. Or everyone that's popped in anyways. Flower tape to wrap around the stem to make it thicker. Okay, so yes, I love that idea. However, I can only seem to get a hold of the funkiest color of flower tape or floral tape. Like, I don't think it really matches with like anything I have. Like, look how drastically different that is. And maybe it doesn't matter. Well, I just don't know. Oops. Nope. Oh yeah, let me see how I want to make. Oh, you think it makes it realistic? Sweet, I'll give it a shot for sure. Let me see what kind of leaves I want to make. The leaves. The leaves. So maybe that'll be like the size of those. I should have made these fatter or wider. I want to do like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks good. Sorry, I'm missing out on some comments here. They're usually darker, aren't they? You make a good point there. I think they are a little bit darker. I don't buy flowers though, so I'm not sure. I don't either, actually. Do sunflowers not grow where you are? Do they? No, they do. I've seen some people have them in their yards, like the really, really tall ones. Oh, I don't know if I like this actually. Also, the tattoos are badass, cute, and beautiful. All of the words. I only have 5, but cannot wait to join the arm-covered crew. Heck yeah. I know I need to expand more. All my tattoos are mostly on my arms. I got a couple on my legs, but I have yet to venture anywhere else because I'm a baby with pain. I say with a throat tattoo, which was the most painful one ever. I see sewing clips. Do you do sewing? Maybe you could sew thin tubes of felt for the stems. Oh! It would be a pain to turn right side out. Yes, they would, but that's a really good idea. And I think sewing it together would even give it that like thickness for the stem. I might have to ponder that. Because what I was going to do is just like cut out a strip and just like wrap it around. But it's probably not going to look like perfectly uniform. Oh, did I turn my little flat iron off? I did. Shucks. Well, I gotta wait for this to heat up now. I can handle the pain for 4 hours. After that, my tattoo artist starts to laugh and nicely says, stop moving. Yeah, I think the last time I sat, I think my maximum might have been like 3 hours. I don't sit very well. And now that I've been diagnosed with a chronic illness and stuff, I don't know how I will be able to handle the pain. I might not be able to do it anymore. I'm just such a sissy. Hang on, I gotta do something with my mic real quick. Stand by. Check, check, check. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, Dino. Bragging it up in here. 6 to 8 hours. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just jealous. I can't sit for that long. Chronic illness. I'm so sorry. I'm having smaller health issues and they suck, so I can only imagine chronic. Yeah, any sort of health stuff isn't fun, is it? Yeah, I've been struggling with a few different types of dysautonomia for like 5 or 6 years now, and it's been a rough ride for real. Yeah. So I got like POTS, I have Sjogren's, I have Ehlers-Danlos, and that has led to just a bunch of other issues. And it's just like, ugh. I miss being 22 and being able to run around all over the place, and but that's okay. Now at least I have time to do things like this. I do really miss having a job though, so much. I was thinking the other day, like I just miss like interacting with people out and about in my community. You know, like there was a man that I used to like chat with at 7-Eleven, like every time I'd go to work, or every time I stopped at that 7-Eleven. And I miss that interaction, you know? It's just nice. Close friend has POTS. That is sucky on its own. Yeah, it's not fun. And it seems like it's just becoming so much more common these days. It's wild. I mean, maybe it's just because we like know how to diagnose it now, or doctors know how to diagnose it now, but it's rough. It's not a fun thing to experience. I am fortunate enough that I don't pass out. Did research on those, and connective tissue issues seem to predispose. Yeah, it does. I'm sure you've heard of it before, but guzzle salt if you have POTS. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like guzzle salt was like a product. Like, I used to be so about my sodium intake. I would get only 60 just from food itself, but since getting POTS, I don't ever keep track. Yeah, and I need to stop doing that too because I'm like, I don't like having stuff with a lot of sodium. I do have salt sticks, which I need to start taking again. I found those to be super helpful. Maybe that's why I've been feeling a little funky because I forgot to, or I've stopped taking those on accident. I'm on so many flippin' vitamins now. It's like, I'm on 3.5 month break from college and I miss it so much because of all the social interaction. So I feel you. Yeah, dude, I bet. I bet. They're assessing me for that now because I have most of the other ones except the EDS. Yeah. Well, I hope you're able to get some answers soon. I know it takes a while. Like it literally took us, I think, 3 years of like constant looking to find a doctor to take me seriously and actually take care of things. I don't know if you're in the United States. That's just been my experience here. It's hard to get someone to listen to you, which is just a shame. Salt sticks. I love salt, but I don't think I can do that. So, okay, they're actually little pills. I think salt stick is like the product, what they call it. So they're these like little pills and they have like a massive amount of sodium in it and they also have potassium in them. Hi, I'm back for just a second, probably off topic, but if you remember talking about the Mormons, it just reminded me of the Chameleon of Undying Devotion. I don't know what that is. Yeah, no, I could definitely not just like guzzle salt like that. Because I also have acid reflux and that always like flares it up. So it's like balancing all these stupid things. Like, why couldn't I have just gotten a body that worked normally? All the positive energy to you and everyone else having health issues in the chat. Yeah, I second that. Search it up, it'll come up. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. I was imagining sucking on an actual stick of salt like a horse. Oh my gosh, like those salt lick blocks that they have. Honestly, there should be little salt blocks for humans. I used to lick a salt stick for small animals when I was younger. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I did try. My mom had a bunch of horses. I did try their salt stick, and it was terrible. It was so salty. It was the worst decision ever. Now I'm looking at other sunflower leaves, and I'm worried that these aren't good enough. I guess you're really not going to be able to see them anyways. So maybe it doesn't really matter. Oh, I was going to look that up. That's right. Powerade is my liquid fuel. Oh, I love a Powerade. I also really like liquid IVs. Those are so good. I'm in the same boat. It isn't fun at all having an energy problem. Yeah, under the sun, especially when several of them overlap and contradict each other. Yes. It's so annoying. It's like, okay, you have to do this to take care of this issue, but if you do it, it's going to aggravate this issue. Oh, sent a floating heart. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you for the floating heart. Salt and vinegar chips. My husband loves salt and vinegar chips. Sent a happy poop for tendrils. Thank you for the happy poop. That's so funny. No, those look good. Sunflowers have smaller grooves, but that's still accurate. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think maybe that was throwing me off a little bit, is how like rigid they are. I need to get like a tiny pair of like scissors so I can do like fine work. That's been something I'm meaning to get for a while. Okay. Also, that's so real. I got a Oh my God, 7 centimeter ovarian cyst about 2 or 3 years ago. Doctors didn't believe. Shame on them. I was in constant pain. I had to get, oh my gosh, yeah, a laparoscopy after a year and a half of pain. It's like, are you kidding me? If you would have just listened to me and what I was saying, like, we don't know our own bodies, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand sometimes they have to like screen for like to make sure you're not a drug seeker, but also recognize that like people can't like complain about the same thing for a long period of time and not be serious, you know? Like, what do you think we are, like actors? I get so worked up about just how many doctors. Oh my gosh, my husband and I had to just go to so many different providers, and there just so many times I left in tears and just so upset that no one would listen to us, and it was awful. I've heard of Liquid IV, but what is it? So there are these like electrolyte packets, and they say they're good for people with POTS and stuff like that because of the sodium content. It does taste a little salty, so I find that I like mix it with a lot more water than it says. I think it says like use like 12 ounces of water for the little packet and mix it up. Um, but I think I usually do like 20 ounces of water per packet. I love them. They're so good. I went to the ER 18 times in 1 month. Yeah, do you think you're just going to the ER for fun? Like, come on. No one listened. All I got from it was being labeled a hypochondriac in my medical chart. Dude, the same thing happened to me. It's so infuriating. They told me my brain was making the illness happen on my skin from trauma. I was like, nope. Yep, they gave me the trauma thing too. It was like basically telling me that it was psychological. And it's like, okay, but I see someone for all of that. Like, that's not the issue. Gosh, I hate that this is it's like such a common occurrence for so many people. It's so wrong. Don't you become a doctor to like want to help people? Like, come on, man. Having a hard time getting birth control? Are you serious? That should be incredibly easy to get. There was recently a study done that showed that women are like 30% more likely to be ignored pain-wise when seeking medical help. Yep, I've heard that too. Such a shame, man. I know because of the Sackler family, I will never be rid of pain. The Sackler family? Who is that? Oh. Google seemed to know exactly who this was. The family feud over... Oh, the owners of Purdue Pharma have agreed to relinquish control of their company and cease opioid sales. Oh. Oh, they were the marketers of OxyContin. Okay, no, I know exactly who this is now. All my female friends have had shitty time with doctors because they say, because you're a woman and period stuff. Yep. Not only that, if you wear makeup to an appointment, they are like, oh, you're well enough to wear makeup, so you're not sick. Which is like, are you fucking kidding me, you guys? Like, I'm lucky to have an amazing family doctor. I told him right away I am past addict, and he never is. Oh, that's wonderful. He's never has made me feel like I'm trying to relapse, but I live in Canada. Okay, see, that might be your saving grace there. I mean, I found a rheumatologist finally that like listens to me and is actually incredible, and like takes me seriously. He's like, he specializes in EDS. He's like the dysautonomia doctor around here. And since finding him, it's just been such a breath of fresh air. even sometimes he has to tell me like, "Hey, there's nothing we can do about this. Like, there's no cure for fatigue, unfortunately." But I'm like, shoot it to me straight, man. I'd so much rather that than, ugh. We're having all the conversations in the stream today and getting lots of engagement for sure. We are having all the conversations in here. I hope you guys are okay that I have taken a little break on this project here just to talk. They were behind the opium war on the American people. Yeah, shame on them, man. Shame on them. Did you search up the chameleon? Oh my gosh, no, I forgot. I started looking at something else. This is why I did disability activism before I got too ill. Oh, bless your heart, man. Yes, you gotta get an EDS doctor for any complex illness. Yes, and also I've found like in the United States, it's really helped me to have a physical therapist because physical therapists know so much and they've been able to help me sometimes more than my rheumatologist has been able to. I thought we were distracting you. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit, but it's okay. I went to the ER for the first time in my life a few weeks ago for dehydration. Wow, that's impressive. The first time. And my insurance company calls me to confirm if I'm... What? I'm glad they're trying to help, but I felt a little offended. Yeah, I would feel a little offended. I thought we were keeping you from your art. Oh no, I'm happy to chat. I mean, unless you guys are like, we just want to see you make art. Also, if you're single, you need a medical beard. You know what's also really interesting? I've noticed there's been like a handful of doctors that will look at my husband when we're at an appointment. Like they don't necessarily always look at me. Like they're talking to him instead of me. And I'm just kind of like, hello, I'm the patient. Like, hello. Yeah, wait. I'm like, what is a medical beard? Is that like a man to hang out? I don't know. Is that what it is? Is it just like a male person, a male figure to be around? I think we're all here mostly just for a little touch of community. Yeah, and I love that. I get pretty lonely at home, alone all the time. So this is nice for me. Or sometimes I look at my symptoms and look up the male symptoms to tell my doctor or nurse. Gosh, it's like, why do we gotta go through all these hoops, you know? It's so silly. Oh, don't forget to trace the leaves. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I would have forgotten to. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, and there's one more thing I'm forgetting too. I was gonna look up, what was I gonna look up? It was something real funky. Thank you so much for the reminder. If you can't tell, I definitely have ADHD. Okay. Leaf. I'll do stem leaf. Chameleon, that's what it was. Okay, what was the full thing though? It was... I know, thank you so much, Ava. Yes, the chameleon thing. Okay, but what was it exactly? Hang on, let me see if I can go back. Women in STEM. Thank you, chameleon of undying devotion. Okay, let me just, can I copy that? Oh. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, yes, yes, yes. I have seen this. It's so funny. Why do they do that? Does anyone know? You have such a pretty voice. Thank you. That's so nice. You guys are so nice. If anything, I think I've been told most of my life that my voice is pretty annoying, so I appreciate that. Oh, heck yeah, World of Warcraft, nice. I hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Thanks for the small coffee talk and art. Yeah, thanks for coming on by. It was great to have you. On that note, I actually do have to take a little potty break and perhaps grab a snack. So I will be right back. But I'm going to leave a little note first. I love how you talk to the ratties. Well, they're my babies. They're my little sweet schnookums. Because they're constantly trying to find the highest area. Oh, okay. They're so cute. I've heard that they're like very hard to keep alive. Like they're just very sensitive animals. All right, Burb. Do you guys need to go potty too? All right, give me a second. You gotta give mommy a minute. Hold on, please. Gotta go real quick. Gotta go real quick. One whole hour. Whew. I just ran up the stairs too fast. This stream is so calming. I was able to multitask during it, so that's a win. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh. The dogs are getting riled up. They're getting excited about something. Yep, 2 dogs. I don't know if you can hear them growling in the back. The little psycho gremlins over here. You good? Yeah, I've only posted about them a few times because then I got some people that were like, "We're here for the rats, not the dogs," you know. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to force anyone to watch stuff they don't want to. Guys, you gotta calm down. So we have a pug, and then we think Magnolia is like a healer mix of some kind. Incredible noises. She's so gentle with him. It's so cute. They do each have their own Instagram, though, even though my husband and I are kind of bad about posting on their Instagrams. I'm like, it's just too much for me. You know, I can only focus on one profile at a time. They can just tune out that week. You know, that's a good point. Maybe I should just start posting the dogs anyways, because I love our dogs. And I remember when our last dog passed away, I was like really sad that I didn't share him online more, because he was just such a wonderful dog. I was just about to say that it's like a permanent documentation of them in that moment and getting to share that with a bunch of people to remember them by. Exactly, yeah. I don't know how I'm feeling about this stem. I might just have to put it down and tap out for a moment. It is so cute though, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Looks pretty good. To be fair, I think that it is pretty. That's probably the easiest part. And I know it's like thin compared to the thick old boy, but I feel like if I'm gonna put this into a bouquet, it should be fine, right? But I am gonna add another stem and oh, okay. I think the stem should be a bit bigger, thicker. Okay. Like bamboo. Gotcha. Okay. I'm wondering if I cut out another piece, I'll just try to like double it up here and maybe that'll make it thicker. No, not really. It's a little bit thicker. I'm thankful for people documenting their pets and sharing it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have Rat clenches fists of rage. That's so right. And I like live for animal content, man. Like, it's awesome. Maybe I'll just wrap this a couple times. Or, ooh, better idea. I could take this. Oh, my phone has 20% of battery remaining. Arnar. Let me plug this bad boy in. Sweet. Yeah, the wrapped thickness looks good. Okay, sweet. And I think I'm going to add like another here. Like I'll attach this to the leaf and then add another stem piece there so it'll get thicker as well. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make this, I think I'm gonna make this a full bouquet, but I'm like, oh, this sounds like a lot of work. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think it's gonna matter too much if they're gonna be bundled together as a bouquet. Yeah, that is true. I don't like that you can see the tiny bit of glue there. Does that look weird? Again, probably overthinking it. Oh, yay. Cool. Thank you. Oh, my thumb just cracked. Whew. Except for I need to fix the end of this guy. I don't like that it looks so blunt. Oh, yay. I hear someone's awake. One of the girls. Who's that in there? Might be Mouse. She's always like, Mom, where are you? She always wants to hang out with me. It's very cute. When she's not bothering Abigail, that is. Like, do I want to put this lower down? But I think I might attach this one to it as well. I don't know if I mentioned anything, but Pepper kind of came down with like a respiratory thing recently. And so she's being treated. We've got her on Doxy and Baytril right now, but I don't know, it was kind of scary for a second. She was like doing this like sneezing, choking thing. And I was like, shoot, does she have like pneumonia or something? Like, poor little things just had a rough go of things, and she's been acting a little skittish, and I'm just like, what's going on with you? So if you haven't seen much of her, it's because she's like kind of staying in the cage, and I'm just letting her be and do her own thing. But luckily that's all stopped. Like the sneezing fits and stuff has stopped. But I still have to treat her for like another week or so. Yeah. I hope that she'll get over it as soon as possible too. I'm just hoping there's not like more wrong with her, because I don't know. Now I'm probably just like looking at her and kind of like overanalyzing everything that she does. I'm like, I just want you to be a healthy, happy girl. I hear Mouse squeaking right now. She might be trying to get my attention. 3 of my mice have chronic oh gosh, I can never pronounce that, flare-ups. Yeah, and lung scarring. Oh, I have to give them antibiotics for the rest of their lives. It's really rough having sick rodents. It is. Oh, poor babies. That's so nice of you to take care of them so well, though. Gosh, I didn't realize that they could get like lung scarring from that. And that makes so much sense. Oh, poor little things. Yeah, I'm so glad the medicine seems to be working like right away. Yeah, I'm just worried about her now. And I'm like, does she look pale? Is she okay? Is she drinking enough? Is she eating enough? You know, I'm just overanalyzing everything now. Are her teeth, you know, the right color? You know, is she losing more hair? I don't know. I just hope she's all right and that it's nothing more. Oh, it's really scary because you never know if the raspiness is another flare-up or if it's just their baseline raspy. Wow, yeah. You know, and that sounds so much like one of the rats that my husband and I used to have. It was actually my husband's heart rat, Cassima. she had a lot of respiratory issues, like her whole life. Yeah, and it felt like we were constantly having to do breathing treatments for her, and poor little lady. She just had such a hard time. At this point, I don't do the minimum 2 to 4 week antibiotic treatment. I go for at least 2 months before I stop. If I only do the 2 weeks, they will immediately go back to being sick. Wow. I think it is found more in non-breeder scenarios, so yeah. That's been my experience as well. Oh, almost all my girls have been rodent mill rescues. That's definitely the biggest factor for them. Oh, if you can find an old O2 machine online, you can make a nebulizer tank. Oh, that's a good idea. I had to give Tamsin a lot of breathing treatments when she was a bit younger than she is now, because she's pretty respiratory sensitive as well. But I just got this like little children's nebulizer, and I just kind of like put her in a container with it, with holes, obviously. Oh, thanks, beep beep. Or Dino. Have fun working. I've only tried it with my absolute sickest mice, though. I don't know why in my head that came up, my sickest mice. You know, like, yeah, sick. I'm sealing my windows now in anticipation for bringing my girls home. I live in a very dusty area, and I'm terrified of giving them chronic URI, so I'm taking lots of precautions. Well, that's good. Yeah, as long as you don't just like have it flown in the windows, and air purifiers help. I love the little air purifier I got for the girls. It works decently. I also found that AB injections help solve the micro. Why do I keep saying micro for long periods of time than oral ABs? Unfortunately, there's only one exotic vet in my entire state, and they aren't that knowledgeable, so injectable isn't possible for me. Most of my girls are super tiny, like dwarf mice level small. I had no idea that there were even dwarf mice. That's crazy. I hear Mouse doing something. I might have to go get her and so you guys can say hi. Oh, they aren't. I think they only exist in labs and it's not an established breed like dwarf rats. Oh, wow. Gosh, the world of rodents is so cool. As if it's summoned. Yep. Okay, I think I'll attach it there. So it'll look like this. Okay. Oh my god, there are mice from Africa that are the size of small rats, and I've seen them in the pet store, so I wonder if that's a similar type. Oh, I can't forget I have a smoothie drink over here, or a yogurt drink. Ooh, the stem is looking great. Thank you. Oh, the stem looks fire. Hell yeah. Is that the double wrap method? So kind of. So I only wrapped it once, but I added one of these guys. So, I mean, technically it's triple wrapped, but yay. It looks quite cute. And I so badly want to do more, but I'm like, I might have to tap out for today. I'm actually getting a little fatigued. But it looks so cute. I appreciate your guys' encouragement along the way. Yeah. Looks pretty cute. Yeah, I'm excited to make more. Yay. Oh yeah, I love it. It looks so good. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Now I'm like, oh, I want to keep this one. I don't want to sell it, but I should sell it. It's cute. Where did you get the idea? I don't know. I was just like, I'm like, a part of me wonders if I saw a similar idea somewhere. But yeah. Thanks for streaming the process and thanks to all the kind homies in chat. Yeah, you guys have been so awesome. Can't wait to see what else you end up making. The sunflower is so precious. Thank you. I'm excited too. And I think I will do this more frequently because it's fun. So, from your amazing brain cage. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting some brain fog right now, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. I definitely appreciate it. And I'm going to get off here before I just lose my train of thought, which it sounds like I'm already losing my train of thought. So, yeah. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out. It was a blast. Until next time. Bye, friends. Bye.